Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you through a 30-minute full body Pilates workout. You don't need any equipment today, and we're getting started standing on the mat with our feet hip distance apart. Inhale to reach your arms straight up towards the sky, then exhale, cactus your arms, bend your knees, and arch your back. Inhale, everything reaches up. Exhale, elbows pull down, chest lifts, knees bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull back, shine your heart towards the sky. Last one, inhale. Exhale, pull everything down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, press your hands down by your sides and take some shoulder rolls to the back, loosening up through the upper body here. And reverse it, shoulder rolls to the front. Now lift your arms up out at shoulder height and let's warm up the spine and the core. So inhale through center, exhale, twist to your left, pulsing twice. Inhale through center, exhale, twist, twist to the right. Inhale center, exhale left, left. Inhale center, exhale right, right. Now, I want you to focus here on keeping your hips pointed forward the entire time, so you're rotating from the middle of that spine here, not from the hips, waking up through the center core, through the spine here. Just give me one more each side. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Float your arms down by your sides and step your feet out nice and wide with your toes turned out at a 45-degree angle. Bring your hands onto your hips, and on your inhale, sink your hips low, bend your knees, and exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. 6 more like this, warming up through the lower body. As you lower down, keeping knees directly over the ankles, making sure they're not diving forward over the toes or bowing inwards here. I want your back to stay flat this whole time, like you're sliding up and down a wall. Let's add on to this now. So bend your knees into that squat, straighten your legs, and lift both heels up. Drop them down, squat, stand, heels lift, and lower. 6 more. Inhale as you squat. Exhale as you stand and lift the heels. Getting the calves involved now, working on our balance as you rise up, lifting both heels at a time, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your core to stabilize you as you float the heels, drop them down, and sink your hips low. Just give me one more. And let's hold our hips low in that squat now, and let's alternate heel raises. So lift your left heel up and down, right heel up and down, left heel, right heel. To amp this up, I want you to add a pulse with every movement. So as you lift the heel, lower the heel, and switch, you're pulsing on each of those 3 moves, keeping the hips nice and low this whole time. Big bend through the knees. For 2 more. And last one. Hold with both heels down now. Reach your hands behind your legs. On your inhale, tilt up and over to the left. Exhale through center. Inhale to the right. Exhale through center. So leaning up and over to one side, and then using that top oblique to pull you back up over top of your hips, and then leaning up and over to the other side, reaching your hand down towards your mat here. Inhaling, exhale, pull through center. 2 more each side. Holding low in that squat this whole time. Last one. Hold through center now. Bring your hands to your hips. Hold your left heel lifted, and let's pulse the hips for 10. For 9, just lifting and lowering a few inches in this squat while we keep that heel up. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Drop the left heel, lift the right, and pulse for 10. For 9, same exact thing. We've just switched heels now. Pulsing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heel, and we pulse again. Pulsing for 10. For 9, both heels are down now, so maybe you sink a little bit lower in this pulse. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold low. Now let's challenge that balance. Lift your arms overhead and lift both heels up at the same time. Let's pulse one last time for 10. For 9, let the legs be a little bit shaky here. Challenge that balance. This is where we finish for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale and exhale, straighten the legs. Bring your hands down by your hips, turn your toes in. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, float down for a nice wide-legged forward fold, stretching out through the lower body here. Reach over and grab a hold of your left ankle, pulling yourself in towards the leg. And switch, walk your hands over to your right ankle, pulling yourself in. Walk your hands through center now and heel toe your feet together so they're hip distance apart. Take a big inhale and exhale, bend into your knees, coming all the way down onto your mat. Drop your left knee down on the mat, stacking left hip over left knee, and extend your right leg long to the side. We're gonna take some side bends here, so interlace your hands behind your head, sending your elbows out nice and wide. And on your inhale, tilt up and over to the left. Exhale, pull through center. Inhale, tilt up and over. Exhale, use that right oblique to lift you back up. 4 more like this. Lower body stays frozen here. It's just that upper half leaning to the side and pulling back up. 2 more before we add on. And last one. This time, lean up and over at the bottom, twist your chest towards your mat, rotate to the front, and lift back up. So inhale, tilt over, exhale, twist, inhale, untwist, and exhale, lift up, really wringing out through the right side of your waist, through that right oblique here, trying to get your chest and your shoulders parallel with the floor on that twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, we untwist. Exhale, pull back up for 2 more. Lean over, twist it, undo, and lift. Last one here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now, hold it up and over, and for a challenge, extend your arms in opposite directions, and we're gonna pulse the chest up for 10. For 9, really using that mind-muscle connection to move yourself with that right oblique, that right side of the waist. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift all the way back up. Right hand reaches towards that right foot, and the left arm reaches up and over towards the sky. Windmill your left hand down to the mat now, keeping that left hip over your left knee, an option to reach your right arm up towards the sky or bring it to your hip. On your exhale, lift your right leg up. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, getting into that right outer glute here while really working the left side of the body to hold everything lifted up as that right leg moves. Lifting it up to hip height and tapping the toe back down. Just give me 2 more. And let's hold that leg lifted and we pulse it up for 10, 9, 8. This is it. Not in this position for long. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it all the way down now and bring yourself onto that left forearm, giving that left wrist a break. Let's get ready for a little modified side plank series. So left shoulder directly over left elbow, knees are bent, and let's lift the hips up so you're in a side plank with a diagonal line from the top of your head down to your left knee, and then extend your right arm and right leg in opposite directions. Exhale to crunch right elbow to right knee, extend everything, drop your left hip down and lift it up. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hip drops. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. You've got 5 more of this combo. Working both obliques here as well as both glutes and that left shoulder. This is a total body move here. It should be burning at this point. Just give me 2 more rounds of this, making sure you're not collapsing into that left shoulder. You're pushing the floor away from you. This is your last one. And lower that left hip down. Let's bring our left knee in front of our right and take a mermaid stretch. Reaching that left arm up and over to the right side, feeling that stretch all the way up the left side of the body. Now let's take a little dynamic mermaid stretch. So inhale, reach a little farther. Exhale, drop your left forearm to your mat and extend your right leg. Press up, inhale, mermaid stretch. Exhale, roll down to that forearm, right leg, right arm, extend. Inhale, mermaid. Exhale, that little side leg extension. Give me 5 more. Inhale, feel that stretch. Exhale, drop the left forearm, reach right arm and right leg in opposite directions. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, right leg kicks out. Give me 3 more rounds of this, really feeling that nice stretch, sweeping over to that side extension for 2 more. And last one, mermaid stretch. And let's hold with that right leg extended now and the right arm overhead. Circle the right leg back for 10. For 9, keeping that right leg lifted up at hip height or a little bit higher here, working that outer glute. And switch directions, 10 circles to the front. We're not here for long, so maybe get that leg up 1 more inch to finish this out. Hold through center now, flex your foot and pulse up to finish for 10. 9, this is it, just lifting and lowering, really getting into that outer glute one last time for 3, 2, and 1. Drop that right leg down, and let's roll all the way onto our back now, getting ready to stretch out both glutes. So to start, cross your left ankle over your right knee and pull your right knee in towards your chest in a figure 4 position, stretching out through the left side. Release that stretch and let's switch, crossing right ankle over left knee pulls in towards the chest, stretching out the right glute. Release that side, bring both feet down, bring them out as wide as the mat, and just windshield wiper your knees a few times to each side, releasing any remaining tension through the hips or the obliques. Hold your knees through center, and let's get ready to work the center core of our body now. So extend your legs long in front of you and reach your arms straight up overhead, getting ready for some crunches. On your exhale, crunch through the chest, bring your right knee to tabletop, inhale, lower down. Exhale, crunch, left knee lifts, and inhale to lower. So as you crunch up, your arms are sweeping around to tap together behind your leg, and your one knee is pulling in at a time to that tabletop position, coming directly over the hip. Give me 2 more each side for this round. Trying to get all the way up onto those shoulder blades, lifting through the chest for 1 more each side. And now hold crunched with the left knee lifted, and let's pulse our chest towards our knee for 10. 9, reaching forward with the arms here, taking baby crunches with that core for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, arms reach up, leg extends, and we crunch and bring the right knee in. Inhale, extend, exhale, crunch, left knee in, inhale, extend. So right back to those alternating knee lift crunches. You've got 3 more each side for this final round of this. Really trying to get your knee right over that hip line and holding it there, using your lower abs to hold it in place as you crunch up through the chest. Just 1 more each side, left knee comes in and release. Now hold lifted with that right knee in, and we pulse it to finish, pulsing for 10. For 9, reaching the arms forward, taking those baby crunches once again with that chest. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Extend your legs and arms in opposite directions. And let's get ready for our roll-ups now. Starting nice and slow. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, crunch up through the chest. Reach your arms by your hips. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck your hips under. Roll up through the spine. Inhale, arms reach straight up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach back up towards the sky. Exhale, tuck your hips under, roll down through the spine. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Let's take it slow one last time. Exhaling to crunch. Inhale for a pause. Exhale, roll all the way up through the spine. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, tuck the hips, roll down the spine, and inhale, reach your arms overhead. Either stick with that or let's take it a little bit faster now. Inhaling as you roll all the way up through the spine, exhaling to reach forward, inhaling to roll down, and exhaling, arms reach overhead. Inhale, roll up, really tucking your hips, rolling all the way up every bone of that spine, and rolling right back down. Give me 4 more. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, roll it down. Exhale, arms overhead. If you're having trouble rolling all the way up here, I want you to bend your knees, bring your legs flat to the floor, and push against your feet as you roll up, giving yourself a little bit more leverage here. Really reaching forward on that forward fold, finding length through the backs of the legs. And let's do 1 more. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll down. And exhale, reach the arms up. Good. Now reach through the hands and through the toes in opposite directions, stretching out through the center of the body. And float your hands down by your sides, bend your knees in now, and let's get ready for one last combo move for this center core. So hug both knees in towards your chest and lift up through the upper body, reaching your hands down by your legs. On your inhale, extend your arms overhead, extend your legs in front of you. Exhale, sweep your arms around and pull your knees in. Again, inhale, everything extends. Exhale through center. Now bring your hands behind your head, lift your legs straight up, lower them to your mat, and lift them back over the hips. Bend your knees, arms extend, and we inhale to reach everything out. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, double leg stretch. Exhale through center, hands behind the head, legs lift, and we lower them to the mat and lift them straight up. We're doing that 4 more times, starting with 2 double leg stretches, inhaling to extend, exhale through center. Last one. Hands come behind your head, legs lift, and you inhale, lower them to the mat. Exhale, pull them back up, bend your knees. Inhale, double leg stretch. Exhale, sweep the arms around, pull the knees in. Inhale, extend. Exhale through center. Now let's take that leg lift, inhaling to lower, exhaling to lift. Just 2 more rounds of this, burning out through the center core, keeping the lower back pressing down into the mat this entire time, especially on that leg lift. If you feel that low back start to creep up, I want you to reduce your range of motion, maybe only dropping the legs a couple of inches. Last round. Inhale, extend. Exhale through center. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, center. Legs go straight up. Inhale, they lower down. Exhale, they lift. Now bend your knees, and we're gonna finish this core with a crisscross. So bring your right elbow to left knee, and let's switch for 10. And 9, alternating, bringing opposite knee across towards opposite elbow, getting into those obliques once again. This is where we finish this series. Can you lift up through that chest just a bit more here? For 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Bring everything through center, lower down through your chest, and hug your knees in towards the body, taking hip circles a couple times in each direction, opening up through that center. And then hug your knees in one last time, rocking from side to side, massaging out through the lower back. Hold through center now. Release your legs back down onto the mat, roll over onto one side, and press yourself up, bringing your right knee down onto the mat, stacking right hip over right knee, and extend your left leg out to the side, getting ready for our side bend series. So interlace your hands behind your head, sending your elbows out nice and wide, and inhale, tilt up and over to the right. Exhale, lift back up through center. Inhale, tilt to the right. Exhale through center, using that left oblique this time to pull you back up. Might feel a little bit different on this side because we just spent so much time working that core, so it might be just a little bit more challenging this time around. Let's take one more like this. Now let's add that twist, so tilt up and over to the right, twist down towards the mat, twist back to the front, and lift up. Inhale, tilt right. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, twist back. Exhale, lift up. 4 more, ringing out through that left side now, trying to get your chest as close to parallel with the floor as you can. Really rotating through the spine, hips stay pointed forward here this entire time. For 2 more rounds of this. And last one, lift over, twist down, twist front, and lift. Hold tilted over now. Reach your arms in opposite directions and we pulse up for 10. For 9, this is where we finish using that left oblique to lift and lower you here. For 5 more, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift all the way back up. Drop your left hand to your left calf, and that right arm lifts up and over, finding that nice stretch. Now bring your right hand all the way down to the mat, keeping that right hip over right knee, and extend your left arm up towards the sky or bring it to your hip. Exhale, lift your left leg up. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, getting into that outer glute now while still working those obliques to hold you lifted up in place here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower for 4 more, trying to get that leg up to hip height here. Last 2. And let's hold it lifted this time and pulse that leg up for 10. For 9, this is where we finish in this uncomfortable position. Pulsing for 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Drop your leg down and let's come down onto that right forearm now, getting ready for our side plank combo. Stacking right shoulder directly over that right elbow and lift your hips up into that modified side plank, extending your left arm overhead and your left leg long to the side. Exhale, crunch left elbow to left knee, inhale, extend. Exhale, right hip drops, inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch, inhale, extend. Exhale, drop, inhale, lift. 6 more here, once again, working both obliques, both glutes, both arms, full body move here. Dropping that hip down and up. 4 more rounds of this here. These are the only planks that we'll see in this class. We're not going to see any straight arm planks, so power through. You've got just 2 more. Exhale, find that crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hip drops, and we lift. Last one, crunch and extend. Drop the hip and lift. Lower that right hip down, and let's find that mermaid stretch, bringing right knee in front of left and lifting your right arm up and over towards the left side of your mat. Let's get ready for that combo series now. Inhaling, stretching a bit farther. Exhaling, dropping to right elbow, left leg and arm extend. Press up, find that mermaid stretch. Windmill that right forearm down, left leg, left arm, reach out. 6 more. Inhale, press up, mermaid stretch. Exhale, sweep down, left leg kicks out. Feeling that stretch on both sides here, as well as getting a little bit more into that left glute. As you inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, reach that left leg long, left arm overhead. Just give me 3 more rounds of this. Final 2, really breathing through it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left leg kicks out. Last one, inhale, mermaid stretch. And exhale, we hold with that left leg extended and give me circles to the back for 10. For 9, we're not here for long, so keeping that left leg lifted up this entire time at hip height or higher here. And switch directions, 10 circles to the front. That left arm can reach up towards the sky for a little extra challenge here. Hold through center, flex your foot, and pulse for 10. 9 little lifts and lowers. This is where we finish out this side glute. You got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it all the way down. Press yourself up, and let's take a seated figure 4 this time. Crossing left ankle over right knee to start, dropping your hips down to the mat. Maybe rolling out your ankle a couple times in each direction, stretching out that left glute. And switch sides, right ankle crosses over left knee, stretching out through the right glute and rolling out that ankle a few times. Gently release that stretch, and let's get ready for our final series of class. Coming into a modified plank, stacking shoulders over wrists with your knees down on the mat and a nice long line from the top of your head to your knees. We're just going to take some push-ups to finish out this workout, so bend your elbows, lowering your chest to the ground, press to straighten, and sit your hips back in a child's pose. Shift forward, take your push-up, press up and back, child's pose. 8 more. Inhale, shift forward and bend your elbows. Exhale, press up and sit the hips back. Shifting forward here during that push-up, I want you to be hugging your elbows in towards the body, scraping them by your rib cage each time you lower your chest to the floor. That will allow us to really get into the triceps, the muscles on the back side of those upper arms. As we inhale, lower the chest, exhale, press up, and sit back for an immediate stretch for those arms before you shift it right back forward and take that push-up. You just have 3 more. This is it for this workout, burning out the arms to finish out your 30 minutes of work. Last 2, inhale, take your push-up. Exhale, press up and back. Last one, you can do it. Shift forward, maybe lower your chest 1 inch farther. Press up, and let's hold back in that child's pose. Maybe bringing your knees out as wide as the mat here. Really letting your chest melt down into the mat, taking some deep breaths here. Shift forward now to an all-fours position, stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. And inhale, arch your back, chest and chin lift up towards the sky. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale, arch the back, chin and chest lift up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck your chin in. 2 more. Inhaling as you stretch out the front side of the body, really pressing the mat away from you. Exhale, round up through the spine, drawing your back up towards the sky. Last one, inhale. And exhale, curving up. Find your neutral spine now. Tuck your toes under and press your hips up and back, finding a downward facing dog. Alternating pedaling out into the legs here, bending 1 knee at a time and pressing opposite heel down towards the mat. Feeling a stretch through the entire upper body as well here. Press both heels down to the mat now and walk your hands back towards your feet, bringing your feet hip distance apart, taking a nice forward fold here. Grab hold of opposite elbow and sway gently from side to side, releasing any remaining tension through the spine. Hold through center, drop your hands to the mat, shake your head yes, shake it no, letting your head hang heavy here. And then go ahead and grab a hold of the backs of your legs and pull your chest in towards your thighs, giving yourself a hug for all of that hard work you just did for the past 30 minutes here. Release your hands and slowly roll up bone by bone, reaching your arms up overhead at the top and press them down by your sides. Now let's finish class how we started. So inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your knees, arch your back. Inhale, everything reaches up. Exhale, pull down, shine your heart towards the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, arch the back. Inhale, reach up one last time. And exhale, press your hands down by your sides. And that is it for today's 30-minute full body Pilates workout. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone.